Hello learners, NIOS welcomes you to painting subject video series. This is lesson number 14, part 1. In this lesson, we will learn about painting in oil. We will break down the lesson in the following parts. First, we will learn the background about oil painting. Then we will do new words from the lesson. Then the paintings and the descriptions of the artworks mentioned in this lesson. Then we summarize, and finally the question and answers. Painting in oil, background. So, from the tempera technique of using egg yolk to mix the pigments of color and using egg yolk as the binder, we have now come to the process where drying oil is used to hold the color pigments. What were the kind of binders, or where was the oil procured from? Linseed oil, one of the most commonly used oil for painting. For using the color pigments. Then we have poppy seed oil, walnut oil, as well as the safflower, and these were the things which were used to procure the oil to use as the binder to hold the color pigments. Oil paints were first used in western Afghanistan and this was during the 5th till the 10th century. By the 15th century, oil painting became so popular that it totally replaced the tempera technique in the states of Europe completely. Indian painters used oil as well as other materials like cold wax plus resins from various trees and also varnish. These were the 3 different kind of items used alongside oil. As binders for the color pigments. Oil paint is applied using brush, but same time palette knives, rollers and also rags to get different kinds of textures in the painting. New words. Pigment is the granule or powder from the color source, brush or the tool which has different kinds of shapes, could be thin or thick, palette knives, these are also of various kinds used to apply oil paint, linseed which is used to make the linseed oil, poppy seeds found inside the poppy flower and used to make the oil, walnuts and walnut oil, safflower also used to make the safflower oil, Afghanistan, one of the neighboring countries of India, wax, resin, natural viscous liquids which come out of the trees, secreted by the trees, varnish, roller, rags, dhoti, violent, influence, texture, ideological. Ideological perspectives or an ideology is something which focuses on the ideal or what is right. For example, equality between the genders, male and female, inequality is not fair. Equality is proper, equality is appropriate, equality should be everywhere. These kind of perspectives are known as an ideology. The second example of this could be example of an artwork which represents or symbolizes poverty, the suffering of the people or the neglect of the mainstream community, and the artist tries to represent such perspective in the art so that people are inspired, so people are empathetic towards supporting neglected communities. Such kind of artists also are known as ideological artists. Body language. Body language is the kind of communication which our body movements or the way we carry ourselves, that is what is expressed by our body language. So, somebody could be looked upon as lazy or somebody could be looked upon as very active according to their body language. Even in the deaf culture, you would have seen body language is very important, the expressions, the movement of the body. In art form or artwork as well, when people are depicted in various kind of poses or figures, there is a lot of proportion or a lot of care to depict the body language. Brush strokes could be of various size, could be thin, oil paint, La Pieta is the sculpture of Virgin Mary lamenting the death of Christ, made by Michelangelo. This sculpture is made of marble, the same item which is also used in the Taj Mahal. La Pieta is the representation of the grief of Jesus' mother after Jesus was crucified, and that is what this sculpture is symbolic of. Mother Teresa a Christian nun and founder of Missionaries of Charity, who adopted sick and diseased people, and her name was Mother Teresa, very renowned. Ravan is the demon king of Lanka, who abducted Sita, wife of Ram, according to the mythological story. I hope you enjoyed watching part 1 of the lesson. If you have any queries, you can email us at signlanguage@ac.in. For more information, you may visit our website www.nios.ac.in. Thank you.